Hello everyone, welcome to SHR Trinity. Welcome back to the Generative AI Interview Questions series by SHR Trinity. In this part, we continue our journey through the most important generative AI interview questions frequently asked in technical interviews. In this video, we focus on concepts that are highly relevant for AI engineers, machine learning engineers, data scientists, software developers, and generative AI professionals. Each topic will be explained with practical examples, visual diagrams, architecture discussions, comparison tables, and interview-focused insights. Before we begin, subscribe to SHR Trinity and hit the bell icon so you never miss any updates from our end. Now let's continue with today's questions. We are also excited to announce the Generative AI Comprehensive Hands-On Training Program by SHR Trinity. This is a 30-hour intensive course featuring 20 live sessions of 1.5 hours each, held Monday to Friday from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. The program commencement date is May 11, 2026. The curriculum covers foundational concepts of AI, machine learning, and deep learning, moving into LLMs, local GPT-2 deployments, prompt engineering, RAG pipelines, autonomous crew AI agents, Langflow workflows, and model context protocol. The course fee is 15,000 rupees. To enroll or learn more, contact us at contact@shrtrinity.io or call us at +91 70956 78789. In this video, we focus on prompt engineering methodologies and how to structure context to get optimal, reliable outputs from large language models. We will define prompt engineering, details the core components of a high-quality prompt, contrast 0, 1, and few-shot styles, analyze chain of thought, and study role-based prompting. Finally, we will cover structured output formats, prompt optimization tools, and common deployment mistakes. Question 21. What is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is the systematic process of structuring and refining the input text, called a prompt, to guide a large language model to produce accurate, relevant, and properly formatted outputs. Rather than modifying the underlying weights of the neural network through training, prompt engineering leverages the model's pre-trained knowledge and in-context learning capabilities. In software development, it serves as the interface between traditional code and probabilistic models. Effective prompt engineering is critical for reducing hallucinations, enforcing formatting rules, aligning safety guardrails, and optimizing token consumption in production applications. Question 22. What are the components of a good prompt? While simple chat queries can be informal, production-grade prompt templates must follow a structured structure to guarantee consistent outputs. A well-designed prompt typically contains 4 distinct components. First, the instruction, which clearly states the task to perform, using active verbs like translate, summarize, or extract. Second, context, which provides background information, reference articles, style guidelines, or database schemas. Third, input data, which is the specific text or variable that needs processing. Fourth, the output indicator, which defines the exact format, tone, length, or JSON schema of the response. Separating these elements using clean delimiters like triple quotes or XML tags helps the model process inputs correctly. Question 23. What is zero-shot prompting? Zero-shot prompting involves asking a large language model to perform a task without providing any examples of the expected input and output. You simply describe the task and provide the input. For instance, you write, classify the sentiment of this text as positive or negative, the product broke on day 1. The model relies entirely on its pre-existing knowledge acquired during pre-training to execute the instruction. Zero-shot is the fastest and most token-efficient prompting method, but it can struggle with complex formatting rules or highly specialized reasoning tasks where the model needs to see a demonstration to understand the expected style. Question 24. What is one-shot prompting? One-shot prompting is a technique where you include exactly one example of the completed task within the prompt context before providing the actual query. This example acts as a template for the model, showing it the desired output format, tone, and length. For example, if you want to extract names, you show one raw text and the corresponding extracted list, then follow with your target text. This single example helps the model align its generation to match your format, providing a great balance between token economy and output consistency. Question 25. What is few-shot prompting? Few-shot prompting goes a step further by providing multiple input-output examples, typically 3 to 10, within the prompt context. This is particularly useful when the task requires specialized logic, complex data structures, or when the model must follow strict stylistic guidelines. The model analyzes these examples to capture the patterns and formatting rules. While few-shot prompting significantly improves the accuracy of outputs and helps handle edge cases, it consumes more input tokens, which increases API transaction costs and latency. Question 26. What is chain-of-thought prompting? Chain-of-thought prompting is a highly effective technique designed to improve a model's performance on complex reasoning, mathematical, or logical tasks. In standard prompting, the model is asked to output the final answer directly, which often leads to errors because the model does not have enough computational steps to resolve the logic. By instructing the model to think step by step, we force it to generate its reasoning path in writing before outputting the final answer. This sequential generation of reasoning tokens acts as a working memory, allowing the model to compute intermediate steps and verify its own logic, leading to more accurate results. Question 27. What is role-based prompting? Role-based prompting is the practice of starting your prompt by assigning a specific persona or expert role to the large language model. For example, you might write, act as a senior cybersecurity engineer conducting a code audit. By framing the prompt this way, you bias the model's output probabilities toward the technical vocabulary, formatting style, and analytical rigor expected in that professional domain. It helps configure the explanation depth and tone, ensuring the response matches the target audience's expectations. Question 28. What is structured output prompting? When building applications that integrate large language models with software code, you need the model's output to be predictable and machine-readable, such as a JSON object, rather than conversational text. Structured output prompting involves defining a precise format schema, like a JSON template, and instructing the model to return only that structure. Modern APIs provide native features like JSON mode or structured outputs, which guarantee that the generated text conforms to a provided Pydantic or JSON schema. This eliminates the risk of application crashes caused by missing keys or text parsing issues. Question 29. What are prompt optimization techniques? For production-grade applications, prompts must be optimized for both accuracy and cost. Key techniques include using XML tags to cleanly separate instructions from variable inputs, which prevents the model from getting confused. Another technique is token trimming, which involves removing verbose or redundant phrases to reduce latency and API billing costs. Additionally, developers use prompt management frameworks to dynamically assemble templates based on real-time database inputs, ensuring models receive only the necessary context. Question 30. What are common prompt engineering mistakes? As you design prompts for production, there are several pitfalls to avoid. The most dangerous is failing to protect against prompt injection, where user inputs manipulate the system instructions to bypass safety rules. Another mistake is overcomplicating the prompt by writing excessively long, redundant instructions that conflict with one another, causing inconsistent model outputs. Finally, developers often treat prompts as random text strings instead of version-controlled assets, making it difficult to track how updates affect application behavior. Always manage your prompts with the same rigor you apply to application source code. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please subscribe to SHR Trinity for more videos, and click the like and share buttons. Stay tuned for Part 4, where we will cover Retrieval-Augmented Generation, vector databases, and AI agents. If you are interested in attending our live training sessions or have any inquiries, all our contact details are displayed right here on screen and are also available in the video description below. Feel free to reach out to us. We would love to have you as part of the SHR Trinity learning community. See you in the next video.